Cześć, witam Was bardzo serdecznie, po tej stronie Eidos. Rozpoczynamy kolejny odcinek serii Deus Ex. Jedziemy. Pozwiedzamy troszkę biuro, może uda się nam tutaj coś znaleźć. Nowego, jakieś nowe ciekawe informacje. Zobaczmy, co tam w piwnicy. Krzesło kaźni. O, mam jakąś książkę.
You came to visit me.
Allison, how you doing?
You went after Victor. What happened?
All I can say is I haven't caught up with him yet. How about you? They treating you all right?
Well enough. The interrogation was simple. I told them everything I know about Victor, which is not much.
You did that willingly.
The interrogator was respectful. She reminded me of my commander in EOD, who was not augmented, but she treated us well. After the incident, she stood up for us.
You sound better. Like you found some peace.
My isolation has given me time to meditate and reflect. I did not always feel so tormented, so angry, so alone. It is good to remember. You have given me more than I can ever repay. There you are, brother.
No, tośmy sobie pogadali. Możemy ją wypuścić, może się da.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
O, nie udało się. Jeszcze raz.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Tym razem się uda.
Access granted.
There you are, brother.
No ale ona chyba nie chce wyjść.
You came to visit me.
O, już myślałem, że mi się nie uda wyjść.
You dig deep enough with these I'd avoid McCready if I were you. He said something about if you wanted to step out of line again.
Nie, nie chcę strzelać.
Nicoladze. Radic. M.
A, tutaj jest wyjście.
Tell me about it. It's like herding cats.
Hey, Adam.
They're trying to lock it down, but I was able to bypass most of the state police.
Good for you. The last thing we need is more bloodshed. There's been enough already. If I had your stealth training, I might head home, but I think I'm safer in here. Plus, my test results are in and they're putting me back in the field, finally. I don't want to run in with state police messing that up.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me. Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great. Talk to you later, Arya.
Bye, Adam. See you out there.
No, tośmy sobie zbyt wiele nie pogadali. Nic nowego nie ma.
Could be the start
Hey,
of a
Adam.
family war.
Doesn't make any sense for the Diwali to be working with ARC if they're not terrorists.
O. Możemy go zhakować.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access
Chyba
granted.
zdążymy. Jakieś hasło dostaliśmy.
What aren't we seeing here?
Listen to me. No, you fucking...
I'm not that devious. They're a bunch
Making
of augmented
mechanically
thugs.
augmented people.
Tell me
See,
about
They've hit this city 3 times. Maybe
This
they're
is
smarter
Eliza
than you
Cassell.
think.
Well, did they
We'll
send
never
anything to
win
New
as
York
long as we
recently?
keep underestimating them.
Icus News, the global leader in
Tell me
fair,
about it. It's like herding
unbiased,
cats.
and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around
They're gonna miss.
I don't know why. I always fear the worst.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took time
Sprawdzimy komputer pani doktor.
to speak with me about
I'm glad I'm 5 stories underground.
here's what the billionaire business mogul has.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
It's just an excuse for
They're gonna miss something.
Access granted.
Might have happened if state police had not moved swiftly to prevent the riots from
If
spilling.
you want people to come through for you, you've got to look out for them.
None of us are likely to
Holy
forget
shit.
the last time augmented people allowed their emotions to get the best of them.
No, jakieś głupoty.
So are you
Ale
You
może
want
się
people to come
przydać.
through for you, you've got to look out for them.
Do you believe the
This is moving way too fucking fast.
Eliza.
Smiley, hanging in there?
Me? What about you? After your little recon mission, you come back to guns in the street. It's pretty bad out there. Any trouble getting around?
Oh, nothing I couldn't handle.
Well, at least you're positive. Wish I was right now. I've been combing through Dr. Tallis Rucker's autopsy report, and apparently the medical examiner found nothing. Can you believe that? Nothing. No poison, no bacteria or toxin of any kind was found in his system. Officially, the cause of death was inconclusive.
Inconclusive. I watched him die, and I know for a fact Marchenko did it. They must have found something.
That's just what I thought, so I got my hands on an earlier draft of the report. And while they were unsure of the cause, at least they knew the effect. An unidentified foreign agent started attacking protein strands, bending them out of shape.
And the body's immune system took it from there.
Exactly. First swelling in the cell walls, then more kinking and bending in neighboring cells. The effect propagated throughout the body, made its way to the brain, where it was game over. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 credits. And that speculation, as they called it, is not in the final coroner's report. As far as they're concerned, the case is closed.
But not for you, right?
There's an unknown substance that kills people in minutes. I want to know what it is. And I'm gonna find out. They've already blocked my request once, but I spoke to Miller and he told me Manderley would make a few calls and get things moving.
Okay, stick with it.
Don't worry about that. It'll take more than being stonewalled by state police to stop me. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
Thanks, Smiley.
Talk to you later.
Okej, coś się udało dowiedzieć. No to robot jest, myślałem, że ktoś stoi.
That is just an excuse for a lot of these guys.
Well, did they send anything to New York?
If you want people to come through for you,
No, w kiblu raczej niczego nie znajdę.
Look, if the vote passes, it's not like OGs are going to be crippled. The dampening chip only limits their enhanced abilities.
Maybe it's the words human restoration they don't like.
Oh, Agent Jensen.
Excuse
Sorry,
me.
one moment.
Maybe it's the words human restoration they don't like. Saying they aren't human.
You all right, Jensen? I'm picking up a weak signal from somewhere in your system.
Everyone has the right to protest, using the augmented.
No dobra, tu już byłem. Jeszcze zobaczmy komputery na środku.
It's not a lockdown, it's just a curfew. You have the authority to use that? The city doesn't want the riots in Gotham to spill
Yeah,
out.
these mafia attacks are always...
You know how many OGs we still have in this city? Too damn many.
The police are mobilizing in Gotham. Full combat gear, drones, exosuits, the works.
Jest jeden zablokowany.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching.
Anomaly detected.
Now back to our top
Trace
story.
program initiated.
State police in Prague, working under direct instructions
Access
from
granted.
the Army of the Czech Republic.
All essential personnel be advised. A citywide curfew is in effect. Take extreme precautions if venturing out into the streets on your own.
That's for private use only.
Allegedly perpetrated by masses and augmented in reaction to the sudden, unexpected death of
Informants are informants because they have
the riots have many people fearing the worst. That a repeat of the August incident may be at hand. Many citizens are now demanding that the United Nations Security
Anomaly detected.
Makes you wonder who's
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
the Human Restoration Act. If passed, it will mandate the worldwide removal or downgrading of augmentations, making mechanically augmented people safe.
You want people to come.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you.
Could be the start of a family war.
Bullying! That is just an
Non-essential
excuse for a lot.
personnel are encouraged to go home.
Anomaly
An
detected.
escort may be provided to bypass
Trace
the
program
blockade.
initiated. Access granted.
Convention circuit to speak with me about
You want
recent
people to come
upheavals
through for
in
you.
Prague.
You've got to look out for
Here's
them.
what the billionaire business mogul had to say.
Events inside the
Dobra.
Only one possible target.
Czyli co, wszystko na dole. No to idziemy na górę.
That's just an excuse for a lot of
Nikolaz,
safe and secure
Radic,
environments for
M.
augmented citizens.
You're
No
gonna
one
miss
needs
something.
to imagine what
They're all corrupt, as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, hang on.
The NSN is down again. I contacted the manufacturer. They just told us to reboot. Jim is furious.
This is moving way too fucking fast.
Makes you wonder who's
We
in
finally
whose
caught a
pocket.
break. We know where the missing new pod shipments are going.
Not safe out there. Not safe and you know, I was starting to think you got rounded up. My God, martial law. I heard it's pretty bad out there.
Bad enough. Don't go out if you don't have to.
Yeah, well, it's getting bad in here too. I've been going a little nuts. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm not even sure who I can trust anymore.
What are you talking about, Chang?
You know I've been looking into Janus, right? Well, turns out Janus knows things about this place. About us. Things they could only know if... Information that could only come from inside.
You think Janus has a mole inside the task force? What makes you say that? What exactly have you found?
I can't tell you that, Jensen. I'm in charge of cybersecurity here. You really didn't think I wouldn't notice what's been going on? You've been poking into people's computers. You've been doing other things.
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker.
You're obviously a smart guy, Chang. Question is, whose side are you on?
Oh, I don't take sides. Chang looks out for Chang.
I'm not sure that's good enough.
It's good enough for me. And it's a whole lot better than picking the wrong side, Jensen. Look, I'm not accusing you of anything yet. All I'm saying is I'm a paranoid guy, okay? Right now, more than ever. If someone I work with is... I just need to know these walls are safe.
Nowhere is safe. My job, my reason for being here, for doing whatever it is you think I'm doing, is to change that.
Are you saying I should keep this to myself for now?
I'm saying you should do what you think is right. Use the resources you have here to go after the people who deserve it. People who manipulate others, who do everything they can to hurt others. You really think that's me?
No, I don't, Jensen. Just be careful, all right? Make sure you know what you're doing.
I'm always careful, Chang.
Dobrze, że pogadając. Warto gadać z każdym, ponieważ możemy się czegoś dowiedzieć.
They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmentation.
Peterson pulled his ID off the train station video.
Zastanawiam się, gdzie jest komputer mój.
They're all corrupt, as far as I'm concerned.
Damn fine work, actually. I guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
How did they get cut off?
MIA is still better than him blowing up something else.
Could be the start of a family war.
I don't know how much more of this I can watch.
I guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
Who gave that fucking order?
The badge is just an excuse for a lot of these guys.
I can't believe how they're spinning this.
Damn fine work, actually.
You want people to come through.
No.
No się to mam.
Due to curfew, all remaining personnel
Makes you wonder who's in whose pocket.
I guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
Initiated.
Who gave that fucking order?
Tak, wolę to
Access
zrobić.
granted.
You dig deep enough with these guys, you start to find the
MIA
skeletons.
is still better than him blowing up off the train station
Hang on.
video.
Znowu coś mamy.
Nikoladze, Radic, M.
Peterson pulled his ID off the
That's
train
not
station
yours.
video. Better than him blowing up something else.
How did they get cut
I
off?
guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
Goddamn fearmongers and death peddlers.
Anomaly detected. Trace program
Peterson pulled his
initiated.
ID off the train station video. MIA is still better than
Who
him
gave
blowing
that
up
fucking
something
order?
else.
Access granted.
Now, these mafia types are always squeaky clean on paper.
We'll have our lawyers down there in no
Damn
time.
fine work, actually.
Making mechanically augmented people safe again. This is Eliza Cassan.
Tu nie ma nic. O, ciekawe, czy tu coś jest. Tu jest pusto.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and
I'm on hold, apparently.
Damn fine work, actually.
Bully! The badge is just an excuse.
Oh,
for a
Jensen,
lot of
hi.
Hang on.
You know what I heard? He got captured, escaped, and sneaked his way out of a heavily guarded facility. That's his idea of a recon mission.
Fuck Jensen, if that shit Gollum boils over to Prague, we're gonna have a
Tu jest mój komputer.
So
Events
what?
inside the
The hostiles were there,
complex
but he got out with the intel
strengthened
we
our
needed.
resolve.
Mission accomplished.
Belief in the absolute necessity to create safe and secure environments for augmented citizens. No one needs to imagine what might have happened if state had not moved swiftly to prevent the riots from spilling into Prague.
Tu jest czysto.
None of us are likely to forget.
Luckily,
the
we're in a
last
hurry
time
up and wait
augmented people
situation
allowed
right
their emotions to get the best of them. So, are you a supporter then of United Nations Resolution 350? Controversial human restoration.
Whole territories like this.
Now, these mafia types are always squeaky clean on paper.
Sato for building it right.
I understand that.
I'm glad I'm 5 stories underground.
Tutaj też jest czysto. Czyli to już wszystkie biura.
MIA is still better than him blowing up something else.
Not safe out there. Not safe anywhere.
Listen to me. No!
MIA is still better than him
I'd avoid
blowing up
McCready
something
if I
else.
were
Everyone
you.
thought you were dead, but
He
me.
said something about
I'm the
if
only
you
one who
wanted to
reads the
step out
case
of line
files.
again,
I know what you can
he'd
do.
be happy
It's
to
like
set
Smiley
you
said,
right.
you just Jensened your way out of
They're all
there.
corrupt, as far as
Too bad
I'm
the place was
concerned.
cleaned out by the time the sweeper team got there.
I guess
These guys are
there's a
pros.
chance he died in
Tablicy
the blast.
Serious bros. They didn't leave
takiej
much behind.
tablicy.
God, I just want to get these
Peterson
guys.
pulled his ID off the train
This
station
guy
video.
is the face of the Jinn and a
Could be the start
charismatic
of a
force of
family
nature.
war.
They call him the Bull of the North and the Heart of the Jinn. Real name Solar. Works in conjunction with his cold and calculating brother, Wasim, who saved his life during the AUG incident.
Damn fine work,
He is
actually.
proudly augmented and parades his AUGs around wherever and whenever he
can't
likes.
believe how
The
they're
hatred of
spinning
AUGs
this.
from groups
Who gave
around
that
the world
fucking
has
order?
only emboldened him and his organization.
Nie za dużo tego gadania.
You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented,
Peterson pulled his ID
well-trained,
off the train
and very
station video.
dangerous.
Goddamn
And they seem to be
fearmongers and
massing
death
weapons and
peddlers.
augs for some sort of attack. We don't know what yet.
No!
Otar's right-hand man is this guy, Vanna. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, if you know what I mean. But he's strong
MIA is
and
still
loyal,
better than him
something
blowing
Otar
up
values
something
greatly.
else.
Oh, here we go.
How did they get
the
cut
Diwali crime family.
yes.
As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Eastern Europe, but they do business
you wonder
almost
who's in whose
everywhere, from
pocket,
Northern Europe all the way to the Middle
don't know
East.
how much more-
After
I
their
guess
humble
there's a
beginnings
chance
in
he
a
died in the
coastal town of
blast.
Georgia, the
hang
Diwali
on.
quickly moved from gambling to more lucrative criminal enterprises, till they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human
Nicoladze.
trafficking too.
Radish.
The
Damn
Diwali
fine
can
work,
get
actually.
anything to anywhere. It's as if borders
did
just
they
don't
get
exist to
cut
them.
off?
But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their Georgian purity when they started incorporating an ever-increasing
Peterson
number
pulled
of
his ID
Russians
off
into the group.
train station video.
If you
You dig
ask me,
deep enough with these
I
guys,
think a
you
major
start to
power
MIA
struggle
is
is coming
still
within the
better than
Diwali.
blowing up something
One
else.
of the old versus the new. The past versus the future.
They're all corrupt, as far as I'm
Co
concerned.
by tu jeszcze ważnego zapytać? Mam dziwne wrażenie, że to się jednak
The
przyda.
editor of
Damn fine work,
Samostat is a
actually.
man known only as K. He works out of an underground newsroom somewhere in Prague, which is the
No,
principal
no,
hub
no,
for an
no.
extensive
Better than
network
blowing
of
up
secret
something
sources and rogue journalists working all across Europe.
Peterson pulled his ID off
these
Samostat is an
mafia types are
underground news
always
outlet
squeaky
that
clean
prides
on
itself
paper.
on being the anti-Picus. They offer incisive and opinionated takes on current events and eagerly disclose sensitive information and or leaked documents.
They're all corrupt, as far as I'm concerned.
I guess there's a chance he died in the
It comes
blast.
from actively hacking or even breaking into places where sensitive information is kept. Journalistic integrity and a genuine commitment to truth tends to balance the organization's more extreme-leaning conspiracy bent. For
Peterson
every
pulled
wild
his ID off
speculation,
the train
there are
station
at
video.
least 4 recent arguments backed by tangible evidence. Of
Goddamn
course, a
fearmongers
tinge of
and
paranoid
death
conspiracy mongering is inevitable, given that members of the group are considered criminals. Any kind of intelligence or
Damn fine work,
international
actually.
security agency is rightly very nervous about Samostat's cowboy
Makes you wonder
approach
who's
to
in whose
information
pocket, huh?
liberation. Here we go, the Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the
MIA
Machine,
is still
without the
better
God.
than blowing up
And then
something
again,
else.
to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God.
Wait,
This group has so many
hang
names
on.
and subgroups, it's hard
You
to keep
dig
track.
deep enough with these
And
guys,
believe it
you
or not,
start to
they've been
find the
around in one
skeletons.
form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot
I
of
guess there's a
contradictory
chance he
reports
died
on
in
who
the
they
blast.
are and what they want, but in general, they all want
gave
the
that
same
fucking
thing.
order?
They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the machine
fine
god
work,
through a
actually.
ritual they call
Damn
ascension.
fine work, actually.
Now, these mafia types are
Dobra,
always squeaky
ostatni.
clean on paper.
Zapytajmy o jego.
This guy is the face of the Jinn and a charismatic force of nature. They call him
I
the Bull
guess
of the
there's a
North
chance he
and
died
the
in the
heart of the
blast.
Jinn. Real name Solar, works in conjunction with his cold and calculating brother, Wasim, who saved his life during the Aug
How did
incident.
they get cut
He is
off?
proudly augmented and parades his Augs around wherever and whenever he likes. The hatred of Augs from groups around the
MIA
world
is
has
still
only
better than
emboldened him and his
blowing up something
organization.
else.
Nicoladze. Radish.
Everyone
M.
thought you
How
were
did they
dead,
get
but
cut
me.
off?
I'm the only one who reads the case
Dobra,
files.
idziemy do biura i kończymy ten odcinek.
Peterson pulled his ID off the train station video.
Nie chcę mi się gadać i słuchać o tablicy.
We have jurisdiction.
Where? When?
Don't give me that crap.
All remaining personnel are
I need safe passage around this city.
Uciu.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The city's in lockdown, I get it. But I'm in the middle of a level 1 threat investigation here. No one needs to imagine.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists here.
I understand that. But I have agents scattered around this city.
There is a clear and present danger. Exactly.
How the hell am...
A, mam cię w nosie.
You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. Macready dug into Gam. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Beltar Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is? Chicane debriefed me while you were flying back. Leon sent in a strike team. Got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Zardibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the Red Light District alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
No dobra. W sumie to by było chyba tyle, ale mam misję poboczną. Muszę wrócić do mieszkania. Dlatego wątek główny przerywamy i wrócimy do mieszkania. No nic, dziękuję wam za oglądanie tego odcinka. Przypominam o łapce, subskrypcji, komentarzu. Dziękuję, cześć.